I'd like to talk to you about single pigment colours and why they're so important. Any artist's range of colours should really have as part of its range a high percentage of single pigment colours. The reason why these are important is because in a single pigment colour you're relying on one pigment to provide your colour or your hue. A good way to show how this is important is to imagine a single pigment colour versus a mixed pigment colour. So a single pigment colour is formulated using one pigment, one singular pigment in a binder, whereas a mixed pigment colour is formulated using more than one pigment, so 2, 3, 4, up to 5 pigments in that binder to achieve one colour. This is not necessarily a good thing, as colour mixing is a subtractive process. That is to say, every time you mix one pigment with another pigment, this pigment's properties will be slightly masked by this pigment's properties, and this pigment's properties will slightly mask this pigment's properties. So when you use a mixed pigment colour, some masking has occurred, so the colour won't be as strong or as clean as possible. I'd just like to show you a couple of examples here if I can. Here are two cerulean blues in oil colour. So this is a cerulean blue made from a number of pigments mixed together, and this is a cerulean blue made from one singular pigment. You can see straight away they're different in shade, and if I drag them down you can see that this cerulean blue has a number of different undertones. You can see some green in there, there's some various different shades, whereas the single pigment blue, if I drag that down, is basically blue all the way through. And this is because you're relying on one singular pigment to achieve your colour or hue. So just to summarise, it's really important to have a high number of single pigment colours in your palette. This means you'll be relying on just singular pigments to provide your colour or hue, giving you nice, clean, bright colours. That said, you will have to rely on mixed pigment colours as well if you have a complete palette, as there's certain traditional colours such as terre verte and sap green that at present cannot be made by using just one pigment. So certain colours within each range will be made from mixed pigment colours. Also, mixed pigment colours can sometimes be used to bridge a gap in a palette. So where a range of colours is laid out, if there's a gap in that palette, that may have to be bridged with a mixed pigment colour. And furthermore from this, mixed pigment colours can also save an artist's time. Basically, the mixing process has been done for you and has been put into a tube. So once again, just to reiterate that, single pigment colours are very important for really clean, strong, bright colours. Mixed pigment colours are good for certain historic colours and to bridge gaps in your palette.